Alright, so I changed my mind. I actually have a few more videos I want to do for myself and for you. If you were able to study my channel and you found it useful. Because we're winners, right? So I wanted to do a video on karma. I prepared another little presentation. So let's check this out. Again, I wanted to do a presentation on karma specifically because I have an overwhelming feeling, an intuitional instinct that a large body of a temple or cult of deceivers owe me something, right? This isn't a feeling of greed or childish, foolish temper tantrum of manipulations, because I didn't like where my life is, which I don't, but see if I can prove I grew up in a covenant Masonic controlled environment through trials of my own illumination and awakening whilst avoiding an entity's deceit and victimization and guilt methods. Right? Now, just because I'm not religious doesn't untie your hands from your own tradition and belief mixtures, right? And fabrics interwoven into your prison structures. Now, my intellectuality proposes a solution for this sense of urgency. Don't even think about treading on me. I have solved the mystery of my tesseract dimension of Pandora. This can be explained in my video Illuminati Delta Labs Pro. Alright, I've given names, addresses, and a lot of people that have interacted with me. I know my environment very well. Now my end game here is to research and find a connection with karma and Wicca and Masonry. So I was definitely able to do that. So we're going to go into a few websites I have here. Karma. Well, what is karma? And how do we link this? Into Wicca? Alright? Traditional witchcraft. Okay, so the main thing you'll always hear from a Mason is that, well, they're either Christians or that they believe in karma. So that in itself, I mean, that's just a no-brainer. And then again, we have here, it shows Western New Agers and Christianized. Then it was adapted by Wiccans. So the concept of karma and the structure of karma was adapted by Wicca. Okay, and I've tied Wicca beliefs into DEA and Masonic necromancy, right? I've got this in videos on my YouTube channel. It could be found in the public library. That's where I found it. Using cryptography, I decoded it, put it on my YouTube channel. for everybody to see. Here's some more interesting things. Okay, so here it says karma is not even welcome in traditional witchcraft. However, okay, so many Wiccans and New Agers swear this westernized karmic dogma is true. Now, Albert Pike wrote the book Ancient Morals and Dogma, 33rd degree, Beyond Grandmaster, The Royal Secret. If you don't know what that is, get on my YouTube channel and start researching it. So basically, I mean, this is a no-brainer. We can tie karma into Christianity and Wicca, all of which has to do with Masonry. Right, so obviously the pentagram is found throughout Masonry. That doesn't really have anything to do with this. But Wicca does. Wicca has a lot to do with this, with Masonry. Modern day Wiccans and neo-pagans, neo-Nazi necromancy, satanic occultism, heretical Christianity. so this guy, Rob Morris, created a ritual ceremony for men and women to interact in a Masonic setting. A ritual. I know when I was attacked by the African American male at the Guarantee Bank with the address 1333 and 33 standing out, he ran and he hid underneath the G symbol, symbolizing he was a master mason or knew of the master mason degree ritual. So one last thing I want to show you. Another article I found. And I believe it's right here. Yes. So most people believe that much of Christianity, right, this is a false, heretical, devil-worshipping pagan religion. It was derived from Wicca. So when a Mason says that they are Christian, and I go around and I use cryptography to decode symbols in architecture that proves that Christianity, karma, and Wicca, and paganism, and Satanism, and occult sex offenderism are all linked to Masonry. So you get the idea of where I'm going with this. I've managed to tie karma into Christianity and Wicca, and this can all be tied into DEA, necromancy, and Masonry. And since I've proven that I was in a Masonic controlled environment and I'm no longer there, then that proves that this organization of deceivers owes me and they need to pay me back. That's all I wanted to prove.